Hello everyone, welcome to Bella's Crochet Gifts. I'm Bella. Alright, so today is the final wrap up for the Christmas in July. I got all of my ornaments complete. It took me a little longer than I expected, so we're doing this now. But I'm super excited to share these with you. I went on the internet, Pinterest, just Google searches for the additional ornaments that I am using, but I did there were 3 left in the book and I did 2 of them because I just couldn't get my head around the last star. It just didn't make so much sense to me, so I decided to not do it and replace it with other ones instead. So this is the book I've been working from. There we go. And it came in a magazine. It was a booklet in addition to the magazine. And it is Christmas Crochet book number 8, and it is by Zoe Halstead. Right there. And this is the pattern I did. So there's my tree. And I have some ornaments to share with you. So let's start with the ones that were from. That was my husband sneezing. He is home. It's the weekend. Let me see if I can find the. Where are you? Where are my... Did I stuff them? Was I supposed to stuff them? These were supposed to be flat. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I stuffed them. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was on autopilot, but I believe I did the bird first. Oh my goodness. I completely forgot these were supposed to be flat. So here's my bird. In the pattern, he has a little red belly. You can kind of see, whoops, you can kind of see the side of him right there. Let me get you a different picture. Yeah. See, this is what happens when you leave a couple of days apart, and then you can completely forget what you're doing. So they weren't supposed to have stuffing in them. Oh my gosh. So here's his little red belly. And here's mine. There you go. I gave him a little blue bow to be hung on the tree with. Yeah, there's my little guy. And it looks something like that. I can't believe I did that. Okay. Things happen. You never know what's gonna happen when you're completely forgetting things. Here is the penguin that was not supposed to be stuffed. He has kind of a rogue wing. He's waving, I guess. There we go. He was supposed to have 2 little feet sticking out, and I thought that looked silly, so I didn't do it. So there he is in all his 3-dimensional glory. Okay, now these ones are all other patterns, and I will link as many as I can down below. So I have an angel. She was just super easy. Thought it was very pretty. Let me see. I decided not to put the tie in the top on all of them because I figure I can tie it around the button, and it would be, you could see the ornament better. That's what I was kind of thinking. So we have my angel. I have 2 different ornaments. So here's kind of a mulberry colored one right there. So there's that one, and then I did a blue one. This one I decided to do a single string, and I'll just wrap it around. There we go. And I'll just wrap it around so you can see it. Like I'll do like a star or something that has some interest in it. And then I did, this was my kind of replacement star. I really like how it turned out. It's curling just a little bit. And I kind of like this side that it's, of course, curling on. But I could probably put it either direction. There we are. Very nice star. Just like that. And then, so I did try to make the star. It was another 2-sided one, and I was like, I'm confused. And then, so what it had you do is it had you make the center, then you're supposed to make the other side center, so like both of them, and then you were supposed to do the points in circles around those, but I didn't understand it. And yeah, so I turned it into a cat with a little holly leaf. So I was gonna do a silver star, and now I have a silver kitty. There we go. I think it turned out cute, but yeah, I was just like, it was not clicking. And then, let's see. So I did a couple of different gingerbread patterns. This is a gingerbread man with just some white icing around it. So I thought that was pretty cute, and it's actually really big. It needs a big spot. And then we had, I did this star. It's purple. It's kind of a star snowflake-esque one. I figure it can go in like a smaller spot, you know, like down below or where it needs a little less room. Then I saw this really cute heart, and I was like, I definitely want to make that. So I made a blue heart, and it has a granny in it. So I was like, yes, I love my granny. So there's my heart. Very pretty. And then speaking of hearts, I did a gingerbread heart. Let's see. There we go. They had you do like these pretty curly cues, and I tried and it looked stupid. So I put a star button in the center of it and just did the stitching around. So I thought that turned out pretty decent. My curly cues looked terrible, so I'm like, we're not going to do that. We'll just do something else. And then I wanted kind of a classic Christmas tree ornament. So I think I found this, like it looked like a 70s pattern. And I didn't follow the pattern exactly. I just looked at the picture and made my little tree. And that is a granny square just folded up to make the tree. And I put a little tiny trunk on it. So I thought that was pretty cute. So that's 2 granny completed ornaments that I did. And then I found this paw, and I was like, oh yes, I must do a paw. Whoops, sorry about that. course I have to have a paw for my kitty. Isn't that cute? I really like how that turned out. And now it has kitty hair on it, so it's perfect. So there we go. And then, like I said, I had a bunch to do. I think I did 8 the first time, so I had to do the rest of them. And this one was supposed to be a peppermint candy, and so I turned it just like it had little, like the wrapper on the outside, and I was like, we'll just go with a peppermint itself. So I took that part off of it, but I think it turned out really nice, and it's super cute. It was pretty easy to do. Worked up very fast. I was very happy with it. Then I told you I had a lot. So here's the snowflake. Here we go. I like how it turned out. I knew I wanted a snowflake because I have done so many snowflakes in my past. So I needed to represent the snowflakes. After I shared that book like 2 weeks ago. This was another cute one. I decided to use a variegated yarn, and I think it turned out pretty cute. So this was a Hirschner's variegated in the, I think it's their Afghan yarn, which is a 2-weight. So pretty easy. It kind of looks a little bit almost like that, almost green looks like a leaf almost. So that's kind of neat. And then I did a holly leaf and berries. And what was cool about this pattern is it had 3 different sizes that you could pick from. So if you wanted to do bigger leaves or smaller leaves, or bigger berries or smaller berries. So I did the large leaf, and I did 2 small berries and I think a medium-sized berry, so that it was like a little like not all the same size, you know, because plants are never exactly the same size. And then I had to represent my figgy pudding. I thought it was so cute, and I really wanted it to be on my tree. So here's my little figgy pudding. I think I just freehanded this. It's basically, it's just a circle. And then I started over here, did some, like, what are they called? Spike stitch. So I just went further down, did like a double crochet, then I did a single crochet in the top, and then another spike stitch. And then the leaf was just, I think I chained 3 and then single crocheted, or slip stitched and then single crocheted and then tied it off. And then the berry is just the French knot I learned recently. So that's my little figgy pudding. I think it's super cute, and I believe that is all my ornaments. So you guys will be seeing this again in December when I put all the ornaments on the tree. I will probably do that in shorts like I did for my the bear, kind of like that. So I'll do probably the ornament and then like show it on the tree. So that's what I'm thinking. But that is the end of my Christmas in July. Did you guys enjoy this segment? Did you find anything particularly interesting about it? Any favorite ornament? Let me know. I would love to hear about it. And that's it for right now. I hope you guys are doing well and having a wonderful day or night or whatever it is. I hope it's wonderful. Bye!